Is that right, Kristen? Kirsten?
Hello?
How do I say your name properly?
Kirsten.
Kirsten, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you. I am so excited to get to talk to you. I've been listening to you for a while, and as soon as I started listening to you, I made some drastic changes in my life, and it has been so relieving for me. So to talk to you is just kind of going full circle. I'd like to ask you about my relationship with my mom, which I've actually ended in the last 8 months because she has caused stress in my life that I don't need. She was married to my stepdad when I was very young, and I was sexually molested by him for most of my entire childhood. After that came out and ended, she continued to be married to him, and our relationship was just not real, not genuine. Up until about 8 months ago, our relationship was just there was lots of just turmoil, and she would just get under my skin and make things really just annoying in my life.
I'm a little confused. Why would you want to have anything to do with a woman who was okay with her man stuffing her kid?
Yeah.
No, that's my question to you.
Confused.
Why?
I was confused in my life. And
yeah,
but
you're not a kid anymore. But you're not a kid anymore.
Nope.
I believe she was more evil than he.
I believe that as well.
So why do we have a tumultuous relationship? Why don't we hit delete?
Well, we deleted about 8 months ago, and I have filled my life with great friendships, and I have rolled around with my kids more and given them more what I felt like I would have wanted as a kid, and have really changed as a person. And 95% of my life, I feel very filled. I just think that every once in a while this gets in my head.
Well, if 95% of your life you feel fine, then you probably blitz me. I don't think I feel fine 95% of the time, so don't whine to me.
Okay.
You think you're the only person in the world who feels fine 95% of the time and is not on drugs.
Well, I mean with my relationship with her, or my non-existing relationship.
I think it is sick that you have any relationship with her. Sick.
Well.
Disturbed. Unhealthy. Bad.
Okay.
You're a mother?
Mm-hmm.
How can you be with a woman who called herself a mother, knowing what she did? He molested you your whole childhood, and she knew it your whole childhood. But it took the burden off her.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't speak up so she could keep her man. She didn't give a shit about you. Nobody's ever explained that to you, or that's never occurred to you? I don't understand now that you're a mother how you can sanction at all having anything to do with her. She's an animal. I take that back. Animals don't do that. You ever see any kind of female animal when any other animal is going to hurt her kids?
She's a monster.
Thank you.
Okay, so I need a little bit of just, I just repeat to myself, my mom's a monster when I feel like I don't have a mom.
You don't have a mom.
Right.
You're not the only person in the world to not have a mom.
I know that.
No, you don't.
Well,
you really don't.
I hear enough on your show of women who...
Well, then you know.
...don't have a mom.
Yeah, and what do I tell people who don't have a mom? I tell them there's 2 opportunities to have a parent-child relationship. First one you're not responsible for, second one you are responsible for, and you've got one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have the mom, but you're being the mom.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to play that sick game in your head, but I just want to have a mom, that means you have some of her sickness in you.
I don't want that.
Can you see why I just said what I said?
I do see why you said
She
that.
tolerated that reality to serve herself. You're doing the same thing because you want to have a mom, so you'll take a piece of crap. She wanted to have a man, so she took a piece of crap. So how are you and her any different?
Oh.
You want me to repeat that?
I understand she's a piece of crap.
Yes, well, hanging on to a piece of crap because you want the semblance of having a mother is what she did with her man.
Yeah.
So you're doing the same thing. I want this, therefore I'm going to blind myself to everything else.
No.
Quite frankly, if she was my mother, I'd be standing there right now using a few bad words and telling her to go to hell and never having anything to do with her again. And then I would be free of the evil and get on with the beauty that is available to you in life. But I would tell her to go F herself. I love that word said in anger.
Do you think I'll feel better if I do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would feel great watching you say that.
Would too.
I would feel great. I would go, she's finally giving up the little fantasy.
Yeah.
Do you realize,
I do.
listen, you silly woman, do you realize how strong and magnificent you are, that you survived all of this crap and are having a good life? Do you realize how strong you are? Do you realize how incredible you are? The answer is no, I don't. But you are. You're incredible.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't have to hang on to that piece of crap. Look what you built. Most people having 10% of what you went through are on drugs, not doing anything constructive. Look at what you've done. That's how magnificent you are. Don't waste one molecule of time on that piece of crap. I mean, you're amazing. You know, I sit here and I think, gee, let's see, how would I have been if I went through all of that? If my stepdad molested me for 120 years and my mother stood by, I have no idea. And none of us knows until we've gone through it. You've gone through it and you are amazing.
Thank you.
It's the truth, and you're very welcome, and it's the truth. So spend your time thinking about how you are amazing, how you rose above it, how you have a decent life in spite of. And tell that woman to go F herself. And if you don't have the nerve to say that, tell her I said she should go F herself. I called Dr. Laura, by the way. This is my last conversation with you. And Dr. Laura said for me to tell you that she said, go F yourself. Except you can say the whole word out. It's only one syllable. You can handle it.
Oh, my gosh.
I have an incredible life, unlike your piece of crap life. I have an incredible life in spite of you. I am the bomb. That's what I'd like you to say just before you tell her to go F herself.
Okay. I feel amazing.
I mean, you're
right
38.
now.
I'm old enough to have had you. I'd adopt you. I'd love to have a daughter like you.
Oh, Dr. Laura.
Sweet. Balls. I like it. Survivor. Tenacious. You're everything I admire. You're everything I admire.
You have taught me so many things, so I can only turn it back to you. So I appreciate that so much.
Okay, how about this? Dump her and on Mother's Day send me a card.
I already have a card for you.
Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it. Now that I know how to say your name right.
Thank you.
If I don't get the card, I'm going to be very depressed. Be terrible.
Oh,
I'll come on the air
don't
and I'll
you
just
worry
whine
about
and sob
that.
and not be able to talk. You know, be grim.
You will have the most unforgettable Mother's Day card.
Thank you. Thank you. But you tell her she's fired. I just got hired.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
I love
Thank
you back.
you.
You're welcome. I'd love to have a daughter like her. Are you kidding? In a blink. In a blink. I mean, look at what she's gone through and look at how she sounds. It didn't make her hard. It didn't crush her. I just needed to crush her mother, but that person needs crushing. Yeah. Love to have a daughter like her. Can you adopt somebody of that age? You can? Oh, let me think about it. My number, 1-800-375-2872. Yeah, but she's too old for proms and everything. She's 38. I mean, I'm getting her ready for menopause. All right. Lori, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Dr. Laura. Thanks for taking my call.